Hey guys, and welcome to my round 3 recap of the Beirut and Mount Lebanon Chess Championship. Well, I don't know what to say about this game. I'm just gonna show you and then explain to you later what's going with this game, okay? So, coming to this tournament, I prepared some secret openings, some new openings that I can play in the classical tournament. So one of these openings was e4, e5. So I switched from my French and I played e4, e5. And here after knight f3, knight c6, we enter a Ruy Lopez, and here I decided to go for the most drawish line in the Ruy Lopez, which is the Berlin. And all of this line right now is forced, technically. This is a forced draw line, and I just drew in 15 moves. This is my round 3 recap. However, let me explain to you why I did this, why I went for this. One, because of my energy level. After playing for 2 days, 2 very long games, and after like working for 14 plus hours per day during these 2 days, my energy level was so low, and like I didn't have any motivation to play that day. That's one. Two, this draw doesn't really hurt my tournament since 12 players are qualifying, which is a huge number. So I decided to, okay, let me take a rest day today, take the draw, take the half a point, which will add to my score at the end, and just like play another game later on, fight in other games. That's 2. 3, I was playing black. So this also took a small part in my decision technically. That being said, I prepared for you a bonus games, okay? These bonus games are games from Kishmat members and from like other members too. Some of the craziest games in this tournament, and I'm gonna show you these games. You're gonna laugh, you're gonna like be shocked at the quality of the games being being very high or very low. However, like I'm just gonna show you and then we're gonna discuss these games. Okay, we're gonna start with this game from round 1. Okay, it's Hussein Faris playing with white against Ali Hassan Aitawi playing with black. Okay, so the game started with a Catalan opening. This is very typical, very normal so far. Nothing's happening. And then around wait for it. Around oh it passed. Wait, my bad. Okay, wait. Let me just go back to it, because this is very hilarious. It literally passed and I didn't even notice it. Wait. Okay, yeah, here. Okay. So here Hussein took the pawn on c5. Okay, completely forgetting that this pawn is actually defending this knight. So this knight is completely hanging now. So here Hussein just literally hung a knight. Literally, for absolutely no reason, he hung a knight. So this was very strange from his part. Especially that I know Hussein, he's very good player. He's a very good player that usually he doesn't blunder like this. Anyways, the game continued. And after a few moves around... Wait for it. Yes, around, no, just, you're gonna laugh here, wait. Around here, okay. Here, Ali Hassan Aitawi played Queen F5, okay? What's the threat behind Queen F5? And this is how chess players think. Okay, he played Queen F5, what does he want? Okay, obviously, the obvious threat is Queen takes knight. So, how I'm gonna react to this threat? Either by blocking, I don't know, he can't block here since the knight is actually defending. Either by moving, so either by moving or defending the knight actually. Rook d1, I don't know, queen b3, queen a3, anything that defends the knight is good. Okay? However, Hussein here for some weird reason did not defend the knight, completely forgot about queen f5, queen takes knight, he played b4. He just hung another knight, he hung both of his knights for free during this game. He took the knight, and here immediately Ali Hassan Aitawi blundered one piece again. So here after knight e7, the point is, if you take my rook, I'm just gonna take back. We're trading pieces, I'm up material, okay, I'm good. This is black's point of view. And if you like take my bishop, I just take your rook. However, Ali Hassan Aitawi missed a move here, missed an in-between move, which is rook d1. And after rook d1, the queen has to move. The queen is under attack, the rook is protected by the queen, and the queen has to move. After the queen moves, I can simply take the bishop. And the queen couldn't move and just like defend the bishop. You know, so just Hussein right now got his piece back, got one of his pieces back at least, and he has a pawn on b6. So he has compensation for being down a piece here. Okay, so after this, black tried to create some counterplay around Hussein's king, and here Hussein found this simplifying move technically. Okay, so here the queen is under attack. If you take the bishop, I take the rook, and if you don't do anything, like if you move, you don't have any counterplay on my f2 pawn anymore. So this was smart from Hussein's part. And here he just went back and then he started pushing. He has a passed pawn on b7 right now. It's literally queening right now. So after this, again, black, he was so desperate, he tried to create more counterplay, being up a piece. However, this doesn't work right now, and after a series of exchanges, white just queened, and the game ended here. The game like continued a bit, however, Hussein won the game. Okay, so being down 2 pieces in a classical game, Hussein won the game. That's the first game for you. Second game is between Jawad Farhad, the second highest rated player in the tournament, the whole tournament, and Ali Al Khatib. This was from round 2, and this is like one of the craziest games I've ever seen. The amount of tactics in this game, it's so complicated that I went over it, and I still don't get anything about this game. So here, you're gonna see what I mean. The game started with an English opening against a Queen's Indian setup. Nothing's happening. A very closed position. And around here, Ali's Queen made it to A8 for absolutely no reason. Okay, so Ali's Queen is on A8 now. Okay, it's putting pressure on D5. However, this D5 pawn is well protected. There's a rook, there's a knight, there's a bishop, there's like so many things protecting this pawn. You're never gonna take this pawn easily, at least. Okay, so Ali's Queen is on A8. Remember this, okay? And Jawad here started to create some counterplay against Ali's king. So here he started to take the initiative and started to attack Ali's king. And I was passing around here, and I thought that, okay, Ali's getting destroyed here technically. He's just gonna get destroyed in this game. And actually, few moves later, after like here, the engine is giving this as like an advantage for black. And I couldn't understand this, like how all of this attack is nothing. Okay, white is down a piece now. However, before it was still a draw, and like white has a huge attack. Anyways, the game continued, and around here, Ali's Queen is starting to like get in the game from A8 to A7 to B6, one step at a time. However, it's getting in the game, and this is crucial here. I'm gonna show you why. After like around here, like now white is black is apparently completely winning. It's not complete, it's just like -2. However, it's not easy at all to play, not easy at all to play. I was passing by around here and I started to check the position, and I did not understand anything. I decided to go back to my game and just think about my game. I couldn't like calculate anything here. The position is so crazy and so rich with tactics. Like with every move I click, the position gets crazier and crazier. Anyways, the game continued, and around here, look. All this attack for white is apparently nothing. White here, black is completely winning. If he just like simplifies the position, and if he just like sits, okay, he has to defend well. So after this, black started to defend incredibly well, and I was like, both of the players here were in time trouble, and I was watching the game live. My game has ended, and I just like was standing with 5 other people, and we were all watching this game. It was a crazy game. It was a really crazy game. So here Ali's like completely winning. Here apparently Ali missed a mate or something. I'm not sure. Like we were here, and he had like 2 minutes on his clock, and he was playing so fast, trying to find some checkmates, trying to find some ideas to like fight in this game, fight against this king, because apparently all the game white was attacking this king, and at the end of the game, this king is actually the weak king. So here, after a few moves, after a few like incredible moves, here Ali found the queen trade, forced the queen trade, and he's up a piece, and he should win this game technically. And here Ali found another simplifying moves. He's just simplifying the position. And I was standing here, like I was looking at the position here, and okay, I thought, okay, the easiest way to simplify the position here is just play bishop g4 and capture the knight. This is what I thought. And apparently this wins. However, Ali did not find this in the game during time trouble, and he just found this. And this, okay, black is still better. However, like now it's very hard to play apparently. So after this, Ali blundered mate. After this, apparently Jawad missed a mate here. However, here Ali just blundered. He resigned here, because now white is threatening to push the pawn and then checkmate. If it's not checkmate, he's gonna promote and then mate. So it's unstoppable here too. So it was very, very sad, and Ali lost this game. However, he fought incredibly well during the game. It was a crazy game, and Ali lost. Jawad won this game. Next game I have for you is this game. This is also a very incredible game that I was watching and I was not quite understanding. Okay, so Ali Faris with white is playing Mohamed Hamouchi with black, and the game started with the Jobava London, and this is one of my favorite openings. And around here, some pieces got traded. Okay, white has a bishop pair. However, he has a messed up structure here, kind of. However, he can play c4 and c4 twice technically, so it's not really bad. I like white's position here. Okay, game continued a bit. e4, I guess, was quite inaccurate. Maybe he should have just like castled and played c4, played a slow game. However, he played e4, taking the whole center, and he played d5 also. I don't like this position because the side with bishops, with a bishop pair, wants to just open up the position. This is what you want when you have bishops. Bishops love open positions. Ali here closed the position, which is not that good for him since he has the bishops. He wants an open position. Anyways, game continued. And then here. Okay. Here he played queen f3. An alternative to queen f3 was actually castles. And I didn't understand why he did not play this. Like, black doesn't have an attack on white's king, and if anything, white has the attack. Because after castles, he's preparing f4 to open up this bishop and activate this rook. He's preparing some rook b8, some a4, a5, if black castle is long. So here I was very surprised with the queen f3 choice. Anyways, the game continued, a4, and here he played c4, killing his bishop off. Now his bishop can't go back into the game. So again, some very iffy decisions from Ali's part. And here Hamush started to fight. And at some point here, Hamush decided to sacrifice a piece, which was very, very smart of him. So here Hamush sacrificed a piece for 2 pawns. And now he has 3 pawns for the piece, which is, under normal conditions, more than enough to win. And here, like, if you look at this position, okay, white has 2 pieces, 2 rooks and a bishop. Black has 2 rooks. However, look at black's pawns. Like, he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He has all of his pawns. White has 4 pawns. So technically there's 4 pawns for the bishop here, and 4 pawns are more than enough to win, especially that you are in an endgame now. You have a passed pawn, outside passed pawn, your king is gonna become active, your rooks are gonna become active, you're gonna just like start pushing all your pawns together and bring a queen. So this is the game plan, and this is what happened actually. So around here, white just resigned. Okay, next game I have for you. This is an incredibly good game from Adam's part. Okay, Adam Saadetdin is like 10 years old. He's very strong and he's like just 10 years old. This game will show you how strong he is actually. Okay, so this game started with a French, and it was a weird French, kind of an advanced French, a delayed advanced French, let's say. And around here the position was very natural, and here I guess, to my understanding of the position, since I played the French too, playing this whole bishop b5, bishop takes f6 is wrong. Because white's good bishop is this bishop, this light square bishop, since his pawns are on dark squares. And this is something I talk about a lot, good bishop, bad bishop. However, here white decided to trade this bishop, this good bishop of his, to a knight that's not really doing anything. So this decision was very iffy from Munir's part. Anyways, after takes, c5 takes, and look now, this bishop is very active, the other bishop is gonna become very active, and I really like black's position here. Especially that he doesn't have any weaknesses, any pawn weaknesses, and this is a French gone very well for Adam technically. Anyways, here he allowed knight a4, which I wouldn't have allowed if I was playing. Anyways, and here he sacrificed an exchange. Munir sacrificed an exchange for like the bishop pair of black. Now black doesn't have a bishop pair anymore. However, he has an exchange for it. So he sacrificed the rook in order to get a bishop, which makes sense technically. And here, look, any player here would just capture the knight and lose like the bishop here. However, Adam calculated from here, like since the moment he captured the rook, I was sure that Adam calculated that at the end of this line, he can go back and attack this knight, and this knight is trapped. So this is, I guess, what Munir missed. This is why he sacrificed an exchange, or he blundered an exchange, I'm not sure. However, this is like some very good calculations from Adam's part. Okay, after this, he lost the knight, and now black is up an exchange technically. So a few moves later, nothing's happening really. And around here, yeah, Munir decided to take this pawn, which makes sense. However, you take it with your queen. This is how I would have taken it. Because he took it with his bishop, and then he blundered this f6 pawn. And this f6 pawn was very crucial for white technically. It's taking away this e7 square from black, and the bishop here was very strong, cutting this rook out of the game technically. So yeah, this was another iffy decision from Munir's part, and Adam immediately punished him. He took the pawn, and few moves later he started marching up with these 2 pawns, these 2 very strong pawns. He decided to start trading, since he's up an exchange technically, so it makes sense to trade. He traded queens, and then he traded knight. He traded a knight for a bishop, and then he's up an exchange here. And most importantly, more than the exchange, this king doesn't have a lot of squares. And here, like, Adam waved a mating net, a very pretty mating net actually. So after rook h7, rook takes h3, this pawn, you can't take it since it's defended. And now, black's king doesn't have any squares. He can only move on the back rank, and any check is mate. So he played rook e1, and then immediately Adam played rook d8, and now the king literally has no squares. This check is checkmate technically. So after this, after a few moves, Munir resigned because checkmate is now unstoppable. So this was another crazy game from Adam's part, and another really pretty game from Adam. It shows you like a 10 years old and the understanding he has for these types of position, for the checkmates, for the tactics, and kudos really like it was incredible. Anyways, these are some recaps from round 1, 2, and 3. I'm gonna post the recap of round 4 next. I fought during round 4. And don't forget to subscribe and like the video and comment and everything. And see you all for round 4. Bye bye.